Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Hello.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So hi and welcome to the Google Earth Engine Python program. So basically in this time we will start the new course for learning the how you can easily learn the Google Earth Engine platform using the Python API. Okay, and we already cover our first day, and today is our second day online training program. Okay, so I simply share my screen, then we will start our today's class.
Hello.
Yeah, so now can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now?
No, no, no.
Okay, so now can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's go. We will start our today's class step by step. So I simply open my slide.
Okay.
Okay. So hi and welcome to the Earth Engine Python API using the Google Collaboratory. So basically today is our second day and we already covered the first day. So today I will try to discuss about the some topic. So first of all, I will try to show you that how you can easily import your shapefile, how you can easily import your boundary shapefile. Suppose you want to make the BCI or TCI or anything, any remote sensing analysis you want to do for your specific region. Okay. So first of all, you need to import your this region shapefile. Okay. So in today's class, I will try to show you that how you can easily import your shapefile in Google Earth Engine platform using the Python API. Okay. Then I also try to show you that how you can easily create the normalized difference vegetation index or NDVI map using the Google Earth Engine platform. I also try to this how you can easily make the NDVI map using the Modis data. I also try to show you that how you can easily filter the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery for a specific region, a specific time period, how you can easily filter the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery, and then how to extract the pixel value as a numpy array, how you can easily extract the pixel value as a numpy array, and you also make the created this the composite. Okay, so let's go. We also try to start. So first of all, when you want to import the shapefile in Google Earth Engine platform, so mainly we can use here the two type of shapefile. If you want, you can use the Google Earth Engine dataset. Google Earth Engine has a lot of dataset for the different types of shapefile. If you want, you can use the large scale international boundary polygon. So this is the one kind of a data set. Mainly this data set provide you the international boundary polygon or international boundary shapefile. You can get the data set from this. Okay. And if you want, you can also import the local storage shapefile. Suppose you created the shapefile and this shapefile has the four extension or four file need .ssp, .sss, .prg and .dbf. Okay, so mainly we can import the shapefile using the two way. If you want, you can use here the Google Earth Engine dataset. There are the different types of dataset we can use, or if you want, you can also use here the local storage shapefile, which shapefile you created on your computer. Okay, then we need to the .ssp, .sss, .prg and .dbf. Okay, so I also try you the both things how you can easily import the shapefile in Google Earth Engine platform. So let's go. So here you can see this is the one kind of shapefile I already imported for the Bangladesh country boundary shapefile. Okay, so when suppose you want to make the make any remote sensing analysis using this boundary, so first of all you need to import your boundary shapefile, then we need to work the different types of remote sensing analysis. Okay, so in this time I simply open my code editor Google Colab and then try to show you that how you can easily do this. Okay, so I simply open my Google Colab. So I simply open a Google Colab. So I simply search there Google Colab. Yeah, then I just simply open a new Colab. So I simply click to the welcome to Collaboratory. And then okay, so it takes some time. Okay, so then I simply press the new notebook. I want to create a new notebook. Okay, so now it will be just create a new notebook. And today I write all of the code using this code book, and finally I will send you this practice code for your practice. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so in this time here you can see this is our code cell opening. So in this time I just simply, so first of all the first class process which I already show you that the process how you can easily import your shapefile, how you can easily import your package. Okay, so when you want to use the first time for the code editor, you always need to install the package of GEMAP package. Okay, because this GEMAP package, you can see when I import this GEMAP package, it will be not running because this package is not installed in here. Okay, so that's why when you want to use the GEMAP package, you all time or every time you need to first of all you need to install this package. Okay, then you can import this. Okay, so I can say I can get the wrong because this package is not installed in my system or my code editor. Okay, so I simply import install this. So it's very easy. So I simply use here the pip install GEMAP. Okay, then click to here. So now all of the GEMAP package is installed in my code editor, and now I can easily work with the GEMAP package. Okay, so now my system is ready. You can see. So it will be downloaded all of the things. It working. Okay, so now you can see it's showing the successfully installed all of the package, all of the module. Okay, so in this time when I just take a new cell of code editor, then I simply use the import, and then I simply use the GEMAP. Okay, then click to the run. So now you can see this code will be run because I already installed the GEMAP package. Okay, so now this package is installed and imported. Okay, and in this time I also need to install the another package. This package is the Earth Engine package. Okay, so mainly this Earth Engine package is already installed in the Google Colab. So that's why I don't need to install this Earth Engine package. I simply import EE. It means the Earth Engine. I click to the run. So now you can see it will be running because this Earth Engine package is already installed in my system. But this GEMAP package is not installed. So that's why I simply install all of the package using the pip install GEMAP. Okay, so you can see I simply use the GEMAP. Okay, so now okay, so I simply take the in another code. So just a minute, I take a emergency phone. I take the phone, then we will continue. Just a minute. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Okay, so now you can see I simply import my ArcEngine package, and in this time I need to also just authenticate with my ArcEngine account. Okay, so that's why I simply
Mm-hmm.
insert the EE dot and then click to the run. So now you can see it generated a link. In this link I just put my code. Okay, so what code I want to get, in this time it just verified with my Google Earth Engine account. Okay, so I simply click to here and then I generate the code. So I simply click on the generate the token and it will be provide me a code. Okay, and I already
Yes.
created the Earth Engine account using my email address. Okay, so I simply click to here. Okay, then click to the continue. Okay, then click to the check mark and then just click to the continue. Okay, so now it provide me the code. Okay, so this is my verification code. I simply click to this code and then I simply just paste this code in here and then click to the run button. Okay, so now you can see it just in this time this is my Google Colab, and this Google Colab is added with my ArcEngine account. Okay, so now I can get access all of the ArcEngine function in the Colab. Okay, so the in this time when I just success the verification, you can see successfully save the authorization token. Okay, so now it take the authorization from the Google Earth Engine platform, and now I can use all of the Google Earth Engine function, all of the things I can easily use in my Google Colab. Okay, and then I also need to take the another thing is that it called the Earth Engine Initialize, and then click to the run. Okay, so it's also done. So now you can see I imported all of my necessary package, which package I want to need for install all of the package, which package I need for the run the Google Earth Engine platform using the Python API. Okay, in this time I want to work with a data set. Okay, so I want to import the shapefile. and I already show you that the different types of data set for the boundary shapefile. Okay, so in this time I simply open my code editor of my Google Earth Engine code editor. You can see this is the main Google Earth Engine code editor, and basically this is the JavaScript API. Okay, when you want to run all of the code in the JavaScript, then we can use this code editor. Okay, in this time I want to simply search the data set. In this time I want to work a data set. This data set is that US DOS data set. Okay, so mainly this data set provider is the United States, so I simply use the US DOS, then this data set will be appeared. Okay, so here you can say I want to use the dataset for large scale international boundary polygon. I want to use this dataset. So mainly this dataset is provide you all of the country boundary shapefile. All of the country boundary shapefile. Okay, so in this time I want to use this dataset and I want to filter for my own country. Okay, so it's very easy. So you can simply copy this collection snippet. You can see I simply click to the collection snippet from here, and then I simply go to my code editor, and then I simply paste here. Okay, in this time I take a variable. So I simply take the variable. Suppose this variable name is that I simply use that the variable name is that suppose dataset. Okay, you can use any variable name. Okay, I simply put the variable name is the dataset, and this is my full collection of the all of the country boundary shapefile. Okay, I just simply take the variable name is the dataset. In this time this full all of the collection is stored in a variable, and this variable name is the dataset. Okay, in this time when I click to the run, you can see now this dataset is imported in my Google Colab. Okay, this dataset is imported in Google Colab. Okay, in this time this dataset has a all of the country boundary polygon, but I don't need for the all of the world. I need only for my own world. Suppose I need the shapefile only for the Bangladesh. Suppose I need the shapefile for the India country boundary. I need the shapefile for Pakistan. Okay, but this dataset is provide you all of the country boundary shapefile. In this time I want to just filter. I want to need the filter this dataset. I can simply filter this dataset. I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is the country. I simply put the variable name is the country. Okay, then I simply call the dataset. This variable I simply call because this dataset, this variable is stored all of the country boundary shapefile. I want to filter, so I simply paste here this dataset. Then I want to filter it. I simply use here the filter function. Okay, then how I can filter? I want to filter Earth Engine filter equal. EQ, it means equal. In now question, what's equal what? Okay, so in this time I just put here the name and value. I want to filter, you can see they also provide the table schema. I want to filter country name. Using the country name I want to filter this shapefile. I simply copy the country name NA, and then I simply just put here the country name, and then I simply put here the suppose I put the country name, suppose Bangladesh. Okay, so now you can see what happened in this code. This is my data set. This variable stored all of the country boundary polygon. I want to filter it. I simply use the filter function because I want to filter. Then how I can filter? I want to filter where country name equal Bangladesh. Okay, so according to process I want to filter. And now it will be showing only for the Bangladesh country boundary shapefile. And this Bangladesh country boundary shapefile is stored in a variable. This variable name is the country. Okay, so this variable name is the country. Okay, so in this time I want to show the map layer. So I simply use here the map dot add layer function, and then I simply call the country. Simply copy and paste here. Okay, done. You can see I get all of the things, and when I click to the run, I get the wrong. Okay, in this time I also need to add here the another things. First of all, I need a object. I simply take the object, suppose map. Okay, then I simply call my package gemap.map. Okay, and finally I just simply use here the map, this object I want to add here. In this time when I want to run the code, this code get the map from the gmap package and also added the layer of the country of Bangladesh shapefile. I simply click there and you can see now I can see this code will be working. Okay, you can see now this code will be work. Okay, in this time, and also add here the Bangladesh layer. Okay, so in this time I want to focus the Bangladesh country boundary shape file. Okay, I want to focus the center of the shape file. So for this I simply use the map dot center object. Okay, then what is my object? My object is that my shapefile, Bangladesh shapefile, and Bangladesh shapefile is stored in a variable. What is the variable name? This variable name is the country. I simply copy the country and paste here. Okay, and then I simply put the zoom level. Suppose zoom level is the 13. Okay, then click to the run. So now you can see I focusing the center of the Bangladesh. You can see it focusing the center of the Bangladesh, and I can easily get the country boundary shape file of Bangladesh. You can see this is the country boundary shape file of Bangladesh. Okay, so we can easily using this method and take all of the country boundary shape file in the world. You can just put the name. Suppose I need the name for the, I simply put the name for the India and then click to the run. I can get the country boundary shape file of India. You can see, and now I can easily work the any remote sensing analysis for using this country boundary of India. You can see. Okay, you can see I can get the country boundary of India. Suppose I want to need the for the Pakistan, I simply use the Pakistan name. Okay, so I also decrease this level 10, then click to the run. So now you can see I can get the country boundary of Pakistan shape file. Okay, you can see. Okay, so this is the country boundary of Pakistan. So now you can easily use the different types of analysis only for this boundary. Okay, and you can get the result. Suppose I want to need for the result for the suppose. Okay, so you can see this data set has a lot of procedure. If you want, you can also use here the country code. Okay, so I can simply copy the country code and then you can simply paste here the country code name in here, and now you also need to country code. You can get all of the country code from this link. You can see this is the link, and from this link you can get all of the country code. Simply paste and click to the run and just open a new tab. So here in this tab, here you can get all of the country code. Okay, so okay, what's your country name?
Niger.
Yeah,
Niger.
okay, so N. So I simply find out the
N, yes, N. After, okay, Mali, Niger, yes, like
yeah.
this, Niger.
So NG, you can see this country code name is the NG. So I simply copy the NG country code and then I simply put this country code in here. So then here and then click to the run. So now I can get your country boundary shapefile, and now you can easily work with the any remote sensing work for your own country using this shapefile. You can see.
It's a large one.
Yeah. So you can see this is the country boundary shapefile, and now you can easily use the different types of remote sensing analysis for NDVI or LST or anything you can easily do for land use and land cover classification or anything, VCI, TCI or vegetation health index or different types of remote sensing analysis you can easily do. Okay, so I hope you can easily understand about the how you can easily use the data set for US DOS data set. Okay, sometime if you want, sometime when you want to work, you can see some data set is not available Suppose you create a shapefile. Okay, so you can see in this time I also added here the different types of shapefile in here. Okay, in my asset tab. Okay, so here I already added different types of shapefile, which shapefile is not available in the Google Earth Engine dataset. Okay, so here I imported a lot of shapefile. If you want, you can also use this shapefile. Okay, it's very easy. So you can just simply go to the asset and upload your shapefile, and you can get the shapefile. You can easily create the different types of shapefile using the ArcMap software or other things. Okay, you can easily create the shapefile, and you can easily import the shapefile in here. Simply click to the new, and then simply go to the you need to the .ssp.asxx.dbf.prj. All of the file extension you want to need when you want to import the one shapefile. Okay, you want to need all of the 4 files. Then you can simply import this, and then you can see here I already imported. Suppose you can see this is the shapefile. Okay, and this shapefile has also table ID. You can see this is the table ID for this shapefile. Okay, so for this shapefile, this is the table ID. Okay, so you can simply copy this table ID, and then you can simply just paste here. Okay, just simply paste here. Okay, so I take the another port cell, then try to show you that. So I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is that shapefile. Okay, then I simply paste here. Okay, this is my ID, and in this time when I want to use any shapefile, I need to use here the another things. This thing is that I simply put here this function. This function is that EE feature collection. So this function I want to need, I simply copy this function EE feature collection. Okay, so I simply copy this again. Okay, simply copy and just paste here. In this time I simply change the shapefile ID or table ID. I want to change. I simply copy. Okay, then I simply paste here instead of this. Okay, so I simply paste here. Okay, now you can see I want to show the result. I simply use here the map dot add layer function. Okay, and then I simply use here the shapefile. This is my object name. I want to show the shapefile. Okay, then paste here, and I want to focus in the center of the shapefile. I simply use here the map center object. Okay, and then call the shapefile and put the zoom level is suppose 13 or 12. Okay, anything you can put, and then I simply use here the take a object. I simply take the object name is the map, and then import use here the GE map dot map. Okay, and then I also need to use here the object name map, and then click to the run. So now you can see. Okay, so now you can see it's showing this shapefile. Okay, so if you want, you can also create your own shapefile. Okay, and you can easily import the shapefile in Google Colab and work with this easily. Suppose you can see this is the lake shapefile. So suppose I want to need this shapefile, any shapefile you can easily import in Google Earth Engine platform, and then you can simply copy this ID, table ID, and paste here, and then work with this. So now you can see it will be showing my shapefile. Okay, so I hope you can easily understand about this. You can easily according to this method, you can easily import your any shapefile, any region shapefile. This shapefile come from the Earth Engine dataset like this. Okay, or this shapefile you can create this shapefile. You can also showing the shapefile like this. Okay, so you can follow the any method, no problem. So if you have any question, any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Any question?
No,
Okay.
I don't have a question.
Okay. So I simply go to my next slide and try to discuss the next topic. So in this time, I will try to show you that how you can easily create the NDVI map. So mainly NDVI is the normalized difference vegetation index. So mainly we can use this index for identify the vegetation, and we can use the different types of satellite imagery. If you want, you can use the Landsat. If you want, you can use the Sentinel. If you want, you can also use the MODIS. So in this time, I also try to show you the Modis satellite data, and but next class I also try to show you that how you can easily use the Landsat or Sentinel imagery for making the NDVI. Okay. So in this time here you can see this is the one type of map for the NDVI of Bangladesh. So in this time I also try to show you that how you can easily create this map in the Google Colab. So I simply open my slide, open my code editor. So I simply open my code editor. So in this time you can see when you want to create the NDVI map, first of all you need to import your dataset. Which dataset you want to make for creating the NDVI map? Which dataset you want to need? So in this time I want to use here the only for the Modis dataset. So I simply search here the Modis. Suppose I want to need the Modis NDVI. I simply search the Modis NDVI. Here I can get all of the collection of the Modis NDVI. Here you can see data vegetation indices 16-day 1 kilometer resolution, aqua vegetation indices 16-day 500. In this time I want to use the dataset data vegetation indices 16-day global 250 meter resolution. I want to use this dataset and create the NDVI map for my specific region. Okay. So first of all, you can see you can get all of the information about this dataset. You can see this all of the information about this dataset. Mainly, this is the normalized difference vegetation index, which is the prefer to the. You can see we can all of the details about this dataset from here, and also you can see this is the bands. Mainly, this dataset provide you the two band, NDVI band and EVI band. NDVI is the normalized difference vegetation index, and EVI is that normalized enhanced vegetation index. So in this time I want to use this dataset and created the NDVI map. So first of all you need to simply copy the collection snippet. Okay, so this is my collection snippet. I simply copy, okay, and then go to my code editor. Okay, suppose I want to create the NDVI map for this region. Okay, for this region Niger I want to create the NDVI map. Okay, so for this I simply paste here my data set. Suppose I simply paste this collection snippet in here, and then I simply put the name, variable name. You can put any variable name. Okay, so in this time I want to put the variable name is that, suppose I can simply put the variable name is that NDVI, suppose NDVI data set. You can use any name, no problem. I simply put the NDVI data set. Okay, so here you can see I simply take the variable name is the NDVI data set. And this NDVI dataset, this variable is stored my full collection of NDVI. Okay, and you can see what is the time period. You can get the dataset between this time period from the year of 2000 to the present time. You can get the dataset, all of the dataset. So in this time, I want to use here this dataset. Okay, and in this time, I also need to filter this dataset. Some thing I want to filter. Suppose I want to observe the NDVI for this region for the year of 2021. What is the condition of NDVI for this region? I want to observe in year of 2021. Okay, so for this I simply take the another variable. Suppose I give the variable name is the NDVI. You can use any variable name, no problem. I can simply take the NDVI, and then I simply call the NDVI dataset. Simply copy and paste here. Okay. And in this time, you can see this is my image collection. This image collection is stored in the NDVI dataset, this variable. But this image collection has two bands. This image collection has two bands. You can see first band is the NDVI and second band is the EVI. I want to work with the NDVI, so that's why I need to select the NDVI. Okay, so I simply use a function. This function is the select function. I simply use the select function, and then I want to just use here the band name. My band name is that you can see NDVI. This is my band name. Okay. In this time, I also need to take the another things. I need to observe the NDVI for year of 2021. Okay. So that's why I also need to add here the another things. I want to add here the filter date function. I want to filter the date. I simply use here the filter date function, filter date function. Okay, and then I simply put here the start date and end date. So I simply put the start date, suppose 2021 1st January. You can use any date time period, no problem. I simply use here the year of 2021. Suppose 2021 December 31. Okay, I put the year of 2021. In this time, you can see I get an red color sign in here. Okay, you can see it means that this code has the something wrong. So when you get this type of the red color sign in your code, it means that you can get some wrong in here. Okay, so in this time, when you want to use the dot notation, you need to use here the backward slash like this. Okay, backward slash. Okay, you can, when I use the backward slash, then the right sign will be gone. Okay, so now there is the no error. Okay, in this time I also take the another things. In this time, suppose for the year of 2021 I get suppose 10 images of NDVI or 4 images of NDVI. I want to use all of those images and take the average pixel value result for the year of 2021. Suppose year of 2021 I get total 10 images of NDVI. In this time I want to create the average pixel value. Okay, I want to create the average NDVI for the year of 2021. Okay, so in this time I simply use a function. This function is the reduce function. Mainly reduce is an statistical function. We can use the reduce for doing the different types of statistical parameter. Sometimes you also need to know the average NDVI. Sometimes you want to need the minimum NDVI. Sometimes you want to need the maximum NDVI result. Okay, so in this time I want to create the average NDVI. So I simply use the reduce function. Then how I can reduce? I want to reduce using the average result. I simply use here the ee dot reducer dot mean. Okay, so this is the function for the reduce this result. You can say I can get the another red color sign in here. So I simply use here the backward slash, then it also gone. Okay, and finally I also need to I simply use here the clip function. Okay, so we also try to show you the result first. So we also try to show the result. Then we also want to clip with our shapefile for our region, this region. So in this time I want to show the layer. So it's very easy. You can simply you can just simply add here the, suppose I simply take the map dot add layer function, and then I simply copy the NDVI, this variable, because this is the object of NDVI. I simply copy and paste here. Okay, and then click to the run. So in this time you can see a new layer of will be added in here. Okay, you can see now this map will be running. Okay, you can see I can get the NDVI result, but this result is not good because I did not easily understand where is the NDVI is the high and where is the NDVI is the low. I did not recognize this because I did not add the visualization parameter. Okay, so in this time I want to add here the visualization parameter. So I can simply click to here this data set for the view data catalog, and I can simply get all of the visualization parameter in this the code. You can see I simply copy this code from here. I simply copy, just copy, and then I simply paste in my Google Colab. So I simply paste here, simply paste here. In this time I also need to use here the quotation. I simply use here the quotation, all of this. Okay, so mainly in this time you can see this code, mainly this code, they are created a variable. Okay, this is the variable name, and they are created a dictionary. Okay, so in this dictionary they are put here the mean pixel value of NDVI. It will be start from the 0, and max pixel value of NDVI it will be up to 8000, and they are also used here the different types of color plated. Okay, so in this time I simply copy the variable name I simply copy the variable name and then paste after the object name of NDVI. Okay, and then click to the run. So now you can see I can get the whole world NDVI result. You can see I get the whole world NDVI result. So you can see it will be working. I can get the whole world NDVI map. Okay, you can see this is the whole world NDVI map for year of 2021 this time. Okay, I can easily understand this region. There is the very less vegetation, there is no vegetation. You can see there is a desert area. Also you can just say the Arabia region. You can see Australia part. Okay, so you can see this is the Iceland. Okay, so we can easily identify this is the whole map of NDVI year of 2021. Okay, but I don't need for the whole world, I need only for the Niger region. Okay, so it's very easy. I can simply use another function, this function called the clip function. I simply use there the clip, and then what is my variable. So in this time, this is the country. I simply copy the country. You can see this is the country variable because this Niger shapefile is stored this variable name country. I simply copy the country, simply copy, and then paste here. Okay, and I also need to use here the backward slash. Okay, so I simply copy this line and then just put here. Okay, so now it will be okay, and then I click to the run. So you can see in this time I get the result for only for the country of Niger. You can see I can get the result for this country boundary of Niger, and this is the NDVI map for year of 2021 in Niger. We can easily identify that there is a very less vegetation region. Okay, you can see only some vegetation in this part, on this part, but there are a lot of the desert area in here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Very less vegetation.
Desert area. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see this is our NDVI map. If you want, you can also use for the another year. Suppose I want to compare, I want to simply use here the year of 2005. Suppose I simply put the year, suppose 2005. I want to check what is the condition for NDVI for the 2005. I simply use here the 2005. I simply put the year 2005 and then click to the run. So now you can see what is the condition of the NDVI of the Niger in 2005. Okay, so you can see this is the condition of the Niger in 2005. Okay, so we can use the different types of analysis in this time. If you want, you can also use here the change detection of the NDVI between the two time period. All of the things we can easily do in this time. You can see we can easily use this map, and if you want, you can also add here the legend of this map. Okay, we also try to show you this part for our next class, how you can easily add the legend in this map. Okay, if you want, you can also export this map as a TIFF format. Suppose when you want to use this map for your research paper or presentation work, then it will be not work. Then you also need to create the map like this. You can see I already created the some research paper map. You can see, suppose you need to create the map like this. You can see, okay, you can see this is the map. When you want to give the map in a research paper or any presentation work, then you also need to create the map like this. For you can need here the map title, north line, value, all of the details. Okay, then you can easily submit this map in your research paper and you can easily work with this. But I can generate the map from this TIFF image. You can see from this image I want to generate this map. Okay, so that's why we also need to know how we can easily download the TIFF images from here. Okay, so I also try to show you this part, how you can easily download this part. Okay, so in this time, in this code, if you have any question, any doubt, you can ask me any question, any doubt about this code for NDVI.
No, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay. So in this time I will show you the Modis dataset In the next class, I also try to show you the Landsat Sentinel, how you can easily use the Landsat image or Sentinel image for making the NDVI map or NDWI map. A lot of the details we also try to discuss, or VCI or TCI, all of the things will be completed, no problem. Okay. So in this